Welcome back to another episode of the Crunch Time Podcast, where you know we're going to come through in the clutch. We apologize for the few month hiatus we've been on, but we're happy to be back with the weekly episodes talking about all things sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back finally. It's been a minute. Riverside the Great, aka Brett, aka Mac and Cheese Jones, in the building. And today we're going to be talking about, I'm just going to title this episode the free agency episode for NBA. So
That's good.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, so basically how it's going to work, we picked like our top 10, 15 free agents, and we're just kind of going to go over like where we think they're going to end up or what they may sign with what team this summer. So I'm sure you guys all know Kawhi Leonard is probably the best free agent on the market right now, but he does have a player option, which I believe is around like 36 million. Like it's a big chunk of money. So I'm not sure what his status is right now because as of today is the 8th as we're recording this, so July, we don't really know his status with his injury right now, which could play a big factor in what he decides to do this offseason.
Yeah, actually, when he left San Antonio, it was because he was mad about how they handled his injury. I don't think they really had any problems handling his injury in LA, but I could still see him going elsewhere. We'll get to him. He's number one on my list. So you want to start at the bottom?
Yeah, I mean, or did you want to? We can go either direction, best to worst or worst to best. I guess we could start worst.
Let's go worst to best.
I had Derrick Rose was the first guy I had notes about, and all I really had to say about him was that I think he should stay with the Knicks. It was really cool to see him succeed there, especially he seemed like their best player on the floor in that series against the Hawks, even though I think they lost in 5 games. But Rose, like, I don't think they would have even won a game if it wasn't for Rose, because like Randall and Barrett didn't really show up as much.
Yeah, I don't have Rose on my list, but I do think he should re-sign with the Knicks as well. Just based off of what you said, he was the best player on the court at times, and he's probably like their only veteran on their team. Like they have a lot of younger guys. Exactly. He could be that leader that they need.
And he still showed glimpses of like his time with the Bulls, like his explosiveness and his ability to get to the basket and score too. So, and honestly, he could help out any team, like any team in need of like a 6-man or even like a younger team in need of starting point guard. Like any team could use him. So, yeah, I also had Victor Oladipo towards the bottom of my list. I know he wasn't really in our top 15 list, but he was like just outside. But I felt like he was a big enough name that like he should be worth talking about. I had him re-signing with the Heat, but that depends. I have some people I'm going to be talking about with the Heat later on, but if the Heat
I do as well.
Yeah, if the Heat don't get another big free agent, I'm going to have Oladipo re-signing with the Heat, but I'm not really sure like where else I could see a good fit for him anyway.
Yeah, that's what I see as well. He kind of fell off the face of the earth. We really don't know how good he is. He's been injured a lot recently. Haven't really even heard his name since the Pacers days.
Yeah, I agree. He kind of had like a rough stint in Houston, but I honestly think that he could be better in like a lesser role, like not really relied on. Like he could be like a third. I know it sounds bad, but like a third option. Like if you were the Heat, you have Jimmy Bam, and then Oladipo's the third option where he's not taking as many shots, so he can be more efficient and he can still provide like good defense and shooting. So I don't know. I think the Heat would probably be the best fit for him.
Yeah, I agree.
Who do you have next up on your list?
I have Spencer Dinwiddie, and I actually see him going to the Lakers here. He's going to want a lot of money, and he's not really going to play as much on the Nets if he stays there since Kyrie and everything. And plus, how about Mike James this year? He actually was kind of balling out. But Dinwiddie, we really don't know what he's capable of. He's been hurt as of recently, but I still think the Lakers are going to pay him to be like a leader off the bench. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for him.
Yeah, I said that the Nets probably won't have the money to re-sign him, which I'm not sure because they have the 3 max contracts already, and other guys they got to re-sign, like focus on re-signing Blake Griffin and who else they had to re-sign? I think Jeff Green too. And is it Bruce Brown, the guy? It's like, is it Brett Brown or Bruce Brown? I always mix them up. Oh no, you're frozen.
Yeah, the guy that blew the game for him.
Yeah, who missed that layup?
Yeah, dude, my Wi-Fi is so bad.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Mine's been like a little off and on. You're chilling. And I think Dinwiddie, because he's like been so good, like you showed he was a 20 point per game scorer. I think he's gonna want more of a role than just being behind Kyrie and Harden. So I feel like another team is gonna give him like upwards of 18 to 20 million a year. And I feel like he's in a very similar situation to Dennis Schroeder as well to this offseason. Like I could see Dinwiddie going to the Lakers, but also I could see the Lakers re-signing Dennis Schroeder too.
All right, moving right along.
Yeah. Who else you
I
got?
have Norman Powell, and I actually like didn't really know where he would fit in at, but I wrote Dallas. I'm not sure to like how the money works and everything. I don't know how much they have, but if you're gonna have Luka there, you might as well get him some elite wing talent while he's still young.
That's true. They definitely need another like scoring option to take some of like the weight off his shoulders. But I was looking at like the financials for Powell, and his player option is only 11 million. But to be honest, if I were Portland, I would re-sign him because you just gave up like Gary Trent Jr. and Rodney Hood for him. So it kind of wouldn't make sense if you weren't to bring him back, like because you kind of just wasted player for half a season. You got knocked out in the first round. It kind of doesn't make sense for them to not bring him back. And plus, with his player option being only 11 million, I feel like he's not going to accept that because I think he's definitely worth a little bit more than that.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, we'll see though. That it would make a lot of sense to re-sign him since they traded Gary Trent for him, but
Yeah, they gave up a lot for him, and it's starting to like look like that trade almost didn't make sense because like Trent could have been a huge part of their rebuilding. Now they have Powell who's a little older, and I don't know. The Portland Trailblazers are just in an awkward position now because it's like
Trent could have been the shooting guard of the future. They could have traded McCollum
exactly,
for like I
even
don't
Ben
know, but
Simmons or something. Could have Simmons and Trent. I don't know. Could have been the backcourt of the future, and then trade Lillard for like young guys. Who knows? They could have had a real good rebuild going there, and with like some solid pieces too. But I don't know. It seemed right in the moment to go for Powell, but I'm not sure if that was, I guess, the right move for them because they kind of only got him for half a season, so they should probably look to re-sign him.
okay. Fun fact of the day: Norman Powell is winless against Grant Williams.
Really,
0-6. I think that's what the stat is.
I'm sure Grant Williams is the exact reason why he hasn't won six of those games, though, too.
If they counted playoffs, it would be different, but
Oh,
0-6.
that's true. The regular season. Hey, well, Grant Williams did lock out Fred VanVleet in Game 7 of the Raptors series last year, so
Yeah, true.
can't forget that. And Smart blocked Powell, so always remember that play.
Yeah.
So clutch. I also I talked about Tim Hardaway Jr. as well. I'm not sure if you had him on your list, but I think he could get a great chunk of money somewhere. Like he could get paid, and I could see him going back with Dallas because he kind of like played really well there. But he could be in other spots as well. Like even the Heat. Like I feel like there's not many teams with the cap space to sign like a big name. I feel like the Heat and Mavericks are really some of the only teams out there that I could think of. Like maybe I think the Knicks have a max slot. I think other than that, like I could even see Hardaway going to the Knicks, but I'm not too sure like where else he go.
Yeah, I think the only two teams that have max slots are Dallas and New York. The Heat also have a lot of money, but yeah, we'll get to them later. I don't even have Hardaway on my list, but Miami makes sense. Isn't that where his dad played? Or
Um,
Warriors?
I'm not. I think the Warriors. I could be wrong though. Like, call me a casual if you want, but
Tim Hardaway Sr.
yeah. Who else do you have on your list?
Let's talk about one of my favorite players right now on the Celtics, Evan Fournier.
Yes,
And
sir.
I might be biased by this, but I have him re-signing with Boston.
Me too.
It wouldn't make sense to trade 2 second-round picks for the guy if you're going to have him for half a season.
Exactly.
So, and plus, with them trading Kemba to free up all this cap space, I say they re-sign Fournier.
Yeah, it definitely makes it easier, like money wise, to be able to re-sign Fournier. But I guess I was looking at the financials. And I think it really just depends, like how much he's going to be asking for, and how much like Boston's willing to pay over the tax limit. Because I think we're like $9 million under the tax limit right now. But if he wants, obviously he's going to want more than that. And I feel like he could ask from anywhere from like 12 to 20 million a year. We're just not sure like what he wants or if he liked playing with the Celtics and all that too. Like, but he was definitely like a good piece. Like kind of fills in the role from like what Gordon Hayward left behind. But I'm not too sure. To transition though, if we're unable to get Fournier, I don't know if you had anything else to say about Fournier.
No, I'm done talking about him.
I just had a transition. I think if we can't get Fournier, I feel like someone we could get for cheaper who's like a very similar play style is Kelly Oubre, who kind of like started off slow last season, but he finished off good. But he has defensive ability. I don't really know how much money he's going to get because he's shown potential. He just had like a down season last year, but he definitely would probably be a little cheaper than Fournier. So I think either way.
And he's good looking.
True. So that always will attract fans, trying to get the TD Garden popping.
Best light skin in the NBA.
Facts. Okay.
What has this episode turned into?
I don't know. I can't wait for your every episode that you do the rant. I can't wait to see what it's about this time. Uh-oh, you're frozen. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you froze up. No, you saying about the rant?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Hey, we'll see. I got a couple players that I might rant on.
Or is it just gonna be another Grant Williams rant?
I don't think it's gonna be Grant Williams this time.
Oh, that's good. Leave him be for an episode. Next up, who did you have for your list?
This is my top 10 now because I only had 3 honorable mentions. I put Devontae Graham, and I know he's like a restricted free agent, but Miami Heat would make a lot of sense because I feel like Dragic and Nunn are going to leave.
Really?
Because they're at the end of their contracts. So.
Oh, they both are?
Yeah, try and replace them with Devontae Graham. It might. I think so. I did my research. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Okay.
Unless the website is not credible.
That's true. Because I remember reading Dragic was at the end of his contract as well. But I think Graham's a similar player to Kendrick Nunn. So I think that would also be a good fit. But honestly, he fits right along with the rebuild in Charlotte too. So you can't rule out him re-signing with the Hornets because he also is a restricted free agent too.
Yeah, it actually makes sense that Kendrick Nunn's at the end of his contract because he was undrafted, so it's probably like a 2-year deal.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that. He's been balling. But it's weird because
hey, shout out to Lil Nunn on Twitter, even though he's not even Lil Nunn anymore.
Oh, is that
that's one of the homies?
Oh,
what?
I thought that was Kendrick Nunn's Twitter handle or something.
No, it was one of the homies.
Oh, that's funny. Respect. Yeah, with Graham, I think he fits I just said this, but he fits right along age-wise and everything. And he's like a good guard to have off the bench, like a good scoring 6-man. Really, any team could use that. So, yeah. Who do you have up next for your top 10?
I have one of the most underrated big men in all of the league, Richaun Holmes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this one's, I feel like you might agree with this. I have him going to Charlotte, and
that's good.
He would definitely be a reliable big man for LaMelo Ball, a lot better than Cody Zeller than Bismack Biyombo. That would be a huge upgrade for Lonzo, just throwing them alley-oops up there. I don't know how much money they have. Don't know how much he's worth. I don't pay attention to contracts and stuff, but that would be a good fit.
No, I agree. I didn't even think about that. That's actually great. I almost like that better than what I had, but I also did some research on him last night, and I read that he was interested in re-signing with the Kings because he wants to be a part of what they're building there, which I don't.
What are they building? They're not building anything.
I don't know what that is exactly because they have pieces, but they just can't they can't put some wins together. Fox is a beast. He's one of the most underrated players in the league. I don't know if they need to blow it up or because no free agent's gonna go there. So I think they really just need to rebuild and maybe trade away Hield and I don't know, or even Fox and have Halliburton be their point guard. Who knows? I think I saw it out there. That was a Ben Simmons for De'Aaron Fox or something.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, because then you have, I don't know. I feel like Fox could fit well. He's not too much of a shooter though. That's the thing. He does shoot, but I don't know. But
more than Simmons.
Who? Oh yeah, Simmons.
Ben Simmons is the worst player in basketball. Period. Shooter. There's 11-year-olds with better jump shots than him.
I agree. But have you ever seen that conspiracy? This is going on a tangent, but that he should shoot with his right hand because he did when he was a kid. But
he doesn't know what his dominant hand is.
Yeah, he started shooting with his left hand like in college. Like you see clips of him, he like only finished around the rim with his left, but whenever he would shoot, he'd shoot like with his right hand in college. Like it was really strange. And now that he starts shooting with his left hand, like it just looks awkward. It's like maybe if he just started shooting with his right hand, but now it's like it's almost like being a dead horse where it's like this thing doesn't work, so we're just gonna keep trying and trying it again rather than like trying to fix it and adjust it, then like and trying that. Like I don't know, it seems like they don't want to put the time into changing up his hand, you know.
Maybe the new team he goes to will.
That's true. If he gets traded though, because like didn't Doc Rivers say like, "Oh, we're committed to keeping Ben Simmons," and like I feel like
Yeah, but
that's
then he
not,
also said that he doesn't know if he can win a title with Ben Simmons.
yeah, that's true. It's very very contradicting because like he's definitely like a piece that can help out a team, but it's just it's his role is kind of very limited. It's like one sided. Like he just really really hurt his reputation in the playoffs. Like that was bad.
How
But
do we even get on the subject of Ben Simmons?
we started talking about the Kings and then
Yeah,
blowing it up and then trading Fox for Simmons and all
it was
that.
just weird because I looked down at my paper and like I didn't see his name written anywhere.
Yeah, but he has to come up somehow. Like you never know. Um, I also had
Yeah.
another underrated big man in my top 10, Jared Allen.
Oh, I
And
was gonna put him.
yeah, I think the Cavs have to re-sign him. He fits their timeline. And he's like just a great defender. Like any team could use him. Obviously, he can't like space the floor and everything, but he's like great for catching lobs and like clogging up the paint on defense too. I'm not sure what you think about that, but
Oh yeah, I'd have him resign. They could try and build something with him and Sexton.
it's weird though because the Cavaliers have been like a lot of the players have been complaining about Colin Sexton how much he holds the ball and everything too.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of them want him to get traded. I think the Cavs should blow it up too, even if that means trading Sexton because Sexton and Garland are both like two explosive young guards, but like they can't play defense. So maybe if they traded Sexton, had Garland be there, or if they got rid of Kevin Love and maybe got another piece like a defensive guard. But I just remember hearing that players were upset with Colin Sexton holding onto the ball too much and kind of being very like ball dominant too.
Yeah, that's interesting. I haven't heard that. I would definitely trade Kevin Love though.
Yeah, Kevin Love because he's in fit their timeline and he's just like awkward position there. I don't know where Kevin Love would go, but I'm not too
He
sure.
dropped 30 this year. Who did he drop 30 on? I don't remember, but
Probably
he had
it
a
was the
good game.
Celtics. Didn't
Was
he,
it actually?
didn't he make like 7 threes or something? Like he was just like popping off one game. Of course it was against the Celtics.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Now we're actually coming down. Oh, you still there?
Yeah, I was getting a call. My bad.
Oh, you're good. I think we're coming down to like our top like 5 to 7 free agents, I believe.
Yeah.
Who do you have next to talk about?
Dennis Schroeder.
All
And
right.
I have him going to the Guangdong Tigers.
Oh my God.
I wrote that as a little joke. I know this contradicts what I said earlier because I didn't have Derrick Rose on my list, but they could do a sign and trade with Derrick Rose to get D Rose a ring on the Lakers. And
That's not a
Schroeder
bad idea.
could lead the way in New York.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even think about that. That's a pretty good idea, to be honest, because Rose is up there too a little bit in age with I mean, he's not as old as like LeBron, but I mean, he fits timeline Schroeder too, like Randall and them. I think it'd be cool.
Do you hear how much money Schroeder wanted though?
Yeah, didn't he declined like a 4 year, 84 million or something, right? Like something like a ton of money from the Lakers. But what does he want? Like 25 million or something crazy?
Yeah, it's like 25 million a year, 4 years,
Oh
100
my
mil.
gosh. He's not getting that, especially after the playoffs.
In Guangdong, you'll get it,
Yeah, or maybe from the
or in
Shanghai
Shanghai,
Ducks. It's gonna be real competition out there for him. Lots of
the
teams
Beijing
calling
Ducks.
calling his agent. You never know. Could go overseas. But honestly, what is he? So he's a free. Well, obviously he's a free agent. He's in this video, but I mean this episode. Do you think there's a chance he could re-sign with the Lakers or no?
No, because you know what I heard yesterday?
What
They're finalizing a trade to get Kemba.
the Lakers were?
Yeah,
What?
they're going to trade Cal Kuzma and picks for Kemba.
Oh my gosh. Wait, no, is that real?
Yeah, I think it's
It's-
real.
You're telling me Kyle Kuzma would have been on the Celtics instead of Al Horford and Moses Brown?
Yeah.
Dude, if the Celtics did that, I would have been like, oh my, Al
It's just because
Horford.
he wanted to trade with his friend. Brad Stevens wanted to trade with his friend, the GM for the Thunder.
Oh yeah, that's true. Does it, wait, do they know each other from somewhere?
Yeah,
Or did they like were they on the same like team in college or something like Butler? Or how did you know Sam
something like
Presti?
that. I don't know. They met down the line somewhere. Like they've been good buddies for a while, is what I heard.
Like how Bill Belichick and the coach for Alabama are like kind of
Yeah,
always
Saban.
yeah. Yeah, but honestly, I did not know that about Kuzma because that would have been bad. I'm very happy about the Celtics return for Kemba. It's sad to see him go, but I think he just wasn't the right fit and he's too much money right now. So it was good to have like the Thunder take him on and for us to get Horford and then a young big and Moses Brown.
I
So
can't keep switching teams.
yeah,
I
so
can't do this.
are you staying with the Celtics now? Or are you gonna be a Thunder
I don't
fan?
know. I'm an NBA fan. How about that?
I'm a basketball fan. That's
I'm
funny.
I'm a basketball fan. I like the players.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I know LeBron and uh, Kevin Durant.
I'm Cash
Oh,
Nasty, but with Kemba, who I used to be.
oh yeah, that's true. That's funny. Going back to the Celtics, I just want to say a few things. I think this offseason, I'm gonna make a video about like 5 moves Celtics should make this offseason. One of them is trading Tristan Thompson. And I think he did have a great series against the Nets, which may have boosted his trade value a little bit. But I think they should trade him to clear some cap because now they have like 3 big men already with and then Luke
How
Cornett
about
as
six?
well. Oh yeah, Luke Cornett. And I guess if you count Grant Williams, if you even want to count that, and Taco Fall. I didn't even think about that.
We
A
got
lot of
six
people.
centers.
Yeah.
This is our lineup: point guard Taco Fall, shooting guard Luke Cornett, small forward Tristan Thompson, power forward Rob Williams, and center Moses Brown.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Literally 5 centers, and then Grant Williams like a power forward. I think we're gonna have to trade Tristan Thompson and then let like Luke Cornett walk or something because Al Horford or Rob Williams probably start and Al Horford and Moses Brown. It's kind of crazy that we're gonna get all those like centers. It's gonna be an exciting season. We just need a point guard. That's all. But I got a perfect transition. What is it?
Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, Alonzo Ball.
I knew. I knew.
Celtics' top priority this offseason has to be him.
I'm a
Has to
fan.
be. I mean, we don't got the money to sign him because we should probably focus on re-signing Fournier over Lonzo. But maybe if I just feel like if okay, hear me out. If you're a Celtics fan, would you give up Marcus Smart for Lonzo Ball? Me and one of my friends were debating about this the other day.
No.
Me neither.
That's my one word answer. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Marcus Smart's like too much of like a core player. Like he's the heart and soul of the Celtics. Like we can't
Yeah,
give
he's
him
the
up.
leader.
Exactly. Like even though Lonzo Ball is like the perfect fit for us, like the 3-and-D point guard who won't take away the shots from Tatum and Brown, but can play defense. And he fits the age, everything. He's what is he like 23, perfect with Tatum and Brown. We have a big three going, but I just can't give up Smart. That's I don't know. I can't do that. Smart has to be a forever Celtic.
Yeah,
I can't go
exactly.
anywhere else.
They
Uh
probably shit. I'm froze.
oh. You're good. What were you saying?
What was I saying? Oh yeah. I was gonna say there's no possible way probably to do a sign and trade though, because unless it's with Fournier.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's the Lonzo Fournier switch. I mean, I would do that. Then you could have like Lonzo, Smart, Brown, Tatum, and Rob Williams, or even like Lonzo, Brown, Tatum, Horford, Rob Williams, or something like that. Like that would be good. That would be like a fun team though. Can't even
Yeah,
lie.
that's a good lineup.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the. Have you seen the meme? I think you sent it to me with like Al Horford is like the leader of all the turtles. It's like the
Oh yeah,
Teenage
yeah,
Mutant Turtles. Yeah, and then now he's like the old one, and like all the turtles are all grown up, and it's like
yeah.
Tatum and Brown.
But it's so funny. You saw the one. It was like Tatum Brown. I think it was who else was there? Smart maybe.
Smart, and
And it
then
was
Ojale.
People are like, you're not slick throwing Ojale in there.
Yeah,
Like,
every comment on that post said, "Man, put Ojale in like we wouldn't notice."
yeah, that made me laugh so hard because like obviously like we both love Ojale. I got to play Fortnite with him. Shout out, he's a goat. But it was just funny like everyone's like, you're not slick putting him in there. Like, I mean, maybe a few years ago when we had that playoff run, he was like the honest stopper. You could say that he could be in there, but now it just doesn't really make sense because he didn't really get minutes. So it's kind of funny seeing him there.
Hey, I'm gonna get him to follow me on Twitter though. I have enough channel points on Twitch.
Oh, really? Oh, just
Yeah,
from watching him?
Yeah, I've just been grinding channel points.
How do you, I know, because I've been like racking up channel points from watching Aiden Ross. You know Aiden Ross, right?
Yeah.
That's so
Isn't
funny.
he banned now?
Yeah, he got banned yesterday. I guess
I think he got banned.
He was doing an IRL stream and he was stopped at a red light and he read Twitch off his phone and they banned him. It's like traffic laws. Like it's so weird. They ban people for the most random things. Like they banned someone for jaywalking too, I read, which is just like crazy. It's like they'll ban people for the weirdest things, but then there's like the hot tub streams going on for like it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. Sorry, another side tangent, but yeah. So Lonzo Ball, I feel like he's probably just gonna be back with the Pelicans because they were gonna trade him, but the Pelicans like don't really have a direction right now. I'm not sure like where do you think is like his best spot? Because although the Celtics have the best fit, I feel like it just doesn't make sense financially for him to go there right now. I'm not sure though.
The Chicago Bulls.
You think so?
They wanted him at the deadline, and they might try to do it again.
I remember that. That's not.
I don't know who they're gonna have to give up, like sign and trade or what.
Who do they have? Maybe they probably have to give up Kobe White and like someone else too. Because like I don't know, Kobe White just wasn't it last season for them. So
no, I'm kidding.
What do you say?
I was talking about Tice. Maybe they have to give up Tice.
Oh yeah, no. Maybe probably Kobe White and like someone else they'd have to give up, but like they'd have a good young core going, Levine, Ball, and Patrick Williams as well. So that's another team that's an option. But I feel like the most likely scenario is that he ends up re-signing with the Pelicans. That's what I
probably.
Yeah. Who would you have next up on your list?
I got I'm gonna do two real quick because I have both of these guys staying with their team. We got Mike Conley and John Collins.
Yep. I knew you were gonna say those two because I had the same exact thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I think John Collins flashed a lot of his potential, especially in the playoffs. Like he kind of showed he could be more of a two-way player. And I think although he may not be worth like the max money he's probably gonna want, you have to just get him back however you can because you show like you made the conference finals and pushed it to 6 games. Like no one expected you to do that, but Collins is a huge part of that, and you need to have him back in order to succeed. The thing is down the road though with the Hawks is like signing John Collins to max contract could hurt them because like Trae Young's gonna need a big contract at some point, and then you're gonna probably have to pay some of your other guys too. So it's gonna be hard. But John Collins definitely re-signed with the Hawks.
And then Conley, I just feel like if they're a more healthy team next year, they could probably make another run. I don't know how far they're gonna get, but
I agree. I don't know. The Jazz, he's definitely gonna be back with the Jazz because they already said they're gonna try to re-sign him. There's definitely a lot of suitors out there that could sign him. Like I could even see a sign and trade with the 76ers for Simmons or something. But yeah, the Jazz already said they're interested in re-signing him. It's just that like the Jazz have like just I don't know what they're lacking, but they can never seem to just get over the hump. Like they literally got beat by the Clippers in 6 games without Kawhi Leonard. I mean, I know Kawhi was there earlier, but the last two games that really mattered, they choked. So
they're probably going to need a point guard to back up Mike Conley though, and honestly, it could be Joe Ingles because he can play point guard.
That's true.
But that Jordan Clarkson dude, I've never seen him pass the ball once in my life, so maybe he needs to start passing the ball.
He's a good scorer though. Like he's a raw scorer.
Yeah.
What type of money do you see Mike Conley getting though? Like a max?
I don't know. He is a little bit older. You know, he was the highest paid player in the NBA at one point.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like right when he was the perfect year, right when the NBA like increased their budget or whatever. right?
exploded. Like Nicholas Batum got all that money, like Bismack Biyombo.
Yeah, I can't believe Batum. Didn't Batum get 30 million or something?
Yeah, it was a ton.
What was Batum's like best season though? Like, why would he even get all that money? I don't know. Frozen. I gotta fix this Wi-Fi problem. I don't know if it's me or you.
Me.
What is it?
It's probably me. What the problem? Because yeah.
Oh, you're good. No worries. For what did I just ask? But yeah, what did Batum even do to get paid 30 million though?
Sat in the corner and shot the. Actually, didn't even shoot the ball. He takes like 3 shots a game. Dude, he was so bad on the Hornets. You do not understand.
Yeah,
This man shot the ball maybe 5 times a game. It was so annoying. I hated him. I got blocked by him on Instagram.
You did? What did you do?
Yeah, I said shoot the ball more. I said shoot the ball more, you French piece of shit, or something like that.
Oh my god, why?
Dude, he was pissing me off. I do
That's
not
so
want to
funny.
watch Nicholas Batum run up and down the court, not do anything, when you could have Miles Bridges, your first round pick, starting over him. That was in 2018.
That's true. So,
dude, my username on Xbox used to be Start Bridges.
Oh my god, that's actually so funny. Why did I not know that?
Yeah.
Did the Hornets buy out Batum then for him to go to the Clippers? There's no way the Clippers took on his contract.
Oh yeah, they cut him or bought him out or whatever.
That is rough. They gotta eat all that dead money just to get rid of him. That just shows how much they wanted to get rid of him. They're willing.
Yeah. MJ's worst move.
Yeah. Exactly. Who'd you have? Oh no. Who'd you have next up on your list?
I got Kyle Lowry, and let's see what you have for this one first, because I'm sure you have him on your list.
Yeah, I had Kyle Lowry as well, but he's an unrestricted free agent, so he can go anywhere. And there's potential he re-signs with the Raptors because maybe he wants to be like a forever Raptor, which I get. But another thing, I see a couple possibilities. One thing that actually might be interesting. What if they did a sign and trade for Simmons for the 76ers with the 76ers? Or they did a sign and trade for like Tyler Hero and Victor Oladipo with the Heat or something. I feel like both of those are possibilities. I don't know.
Yeah, I had the Philly one, and you know why? Because they actually had him like at the trade deadline. Like the trade just never went through.
Who was it supposed to be for? Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I remember getting an alert in school and I was like, oh crap, Lowry just got traded to Philly, but then it never went through. Like I never got it from like Woj or anything.
Oh wow.
I got it from the sleeper out.
Oh, that's funny. No, I feel, and then for the Heat, Tyler Hero and Victor Oladipo, because Victor Oladipo is more of like a money matcher, and then Hero's like the value piece of it to like have a young guy for the Raptors like rebuilding, and the Kyle Lowry can help the Heat make like a finals push again. I don't know. What do you think about that? Do you think that even makes sense? Is that logical? I don't know.
Yeah, it could make sense. It makes sense, but why I didn't have it is because I had Devontae Graham going to the Heat back at number 10.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't really think about like correlating my players with each other. I sort of just thought of like the best option for each of them.
Well, yeah, I didn't really either because you'll see on the next one.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing your next one is DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear.
Los Angeles Lakers. I have Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah.
How are they gonna have the money for that? Do they have a max slot?
No, they're gonna get him in a sign and trade. Is what my theory is. I don't know though.
Trade though.
Kuzma and a bunch of firsts.
Oh gosh, I feel like he's worth way more though. Like,
well, actually, they could trade Montreal Harrell, right?
Who?
Montreal Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd have to go up like Kuzma, Horton Tucker, and Schroeder and some first for DeRozan because like DeRozan is really good.
Yeah, it's gonna probably not happen, but I did think of some clickbait title.
Yeah, that's funny. I think DeRozan, there's a good chance he may re-sign with the Spurs, but the Heat are so good at pushing the narrative about players going to their team. They're almost like the Knicks, but they can actually sign some players sometimes. So I think DeRozan could go to the Heat as well. I don't know how that would work out financially. Maybe get rid of Oladipo and Hero again or something. But I've also heard rumors of him going to the Mavericks as well, which would be pretty cool. honestly help out Luca there. I don't know.
There's have you seen the meme about like every NBA player ever has been photoshopped in a Heat jersey?
No, I haven't seen him. Is DeRozan on there though?
You got to see this on Twitter. Like I literally have Semi photoshopped in a Heat jersey.
Oh my gosh, that's Semi going to the Heat. That'll lead them to the next finals appearance. But I feel like DeMar DeRozan is sort of like the biggest what if free agent like this offseason because like no one really knows where he's going. There's no like surefire answer for him. And he's also like a top 5 free agent for sure, even top 3. Do you have anything else you wanted to say about DeRozan?
Yeah, they should give him a ring from 2019 Raptors. He should just get a ring, even though Kawhi won it for him.
For everything he did.
Yeah.
After going up. If you think about it, LeBron ruined not ruined, but like I don't want to use that word, but just like if LeBron wasn't there in the NBA, like think about how many like chances other teams would have got, like the Raptors, the Celtics getting beat every time, like that team in 2017, 2018 with like Tatum Brown and Smart, Rozier, Horford, like that team every year that the Raptors getting knocked out by him, like all of that. Like even the Hawks when they were the 1 seed, the Pacers and they were the 1 seed. Just kind of funny. LeBron is just unbeatable. And then we have
he destroyed a lot of dynasties.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of potential opportunities kind of missed because of LeBron. We come down towards the end. We got our top 2 free agents. I'm sure we both know. We both have the same top 2. Oh no, if you're still here.
Yeah. It's laggy.
Oh no, you're good. We apologize, viewers, for the technical difficulties. This can be fixed for the future. But I'm sure you had Chris Paul next.
Yeah.
This is interesting though, because he does have a decision to make this offseason. He's got a 44 million player option, which like he could accept because that is such like a big chunk of money, and then just hope he plays well next season as well. But he also could look to re-sign for multiple years to have like financial security. I'm not sure. Like, what's your take on that?
You think he could retire?
No. I don't think he would retire.
I don't know. Maybe he might win a ring and then just be gone. But
Oh, really?
or do you think he should run it back?
I think he's gonna run it back. Probably secure some more money. He easily could re-sign for like a 3-year 90 million or something like that along those lines. But I just don't know. Do you think he could accept his 44 million player option? Because that's massive.
I don't know. I had him staying in Phoenix, so I guess he could accept it.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna stay with the Suns, but I just didn't know if it was he's gonna accept a player option for the season or if he's just gonna re-sign with them again. There's no way he's leaving, especially after making the finals. I feel like the Suns are gonna win the finals too.
He might win by the time this is out.
Yeah, that's true. Because I think we'll put it out next Wednesday at like 2. So that they, even if they swept them, they probably could have won it by now. Who knows?
Suns in 4. Hey, peep the thing. I didn't even.
Oh yeah, Suns in 4.
See that, or y'all probably didn't even see that.
That's funny. I feel like people can recognize the meme just from like what they can see.
The background, yeah.
Yeah. The number 1, Kawhi Leonard we had. And I think his offseason, as we said before, relies a lot on his injury. So I had a few different takes. So if he's not severely injured and Clippers make it to the finals next season, like without him, or if he's not, if he ends up being able to play next season, the Clippers make it to the finals, then he'll re-sign the next season because he has a player option this offseason, which I think he'll accept because he's going to want to be a free agent next year where he can get like a lot of money elsewhere. And he's probably like using this last season as like the Clippers' last chance to like prove to him that they can build a team to like win it all, because they were pretty close this year without him. So if he's able to play next year and the Clippers make it to the finals, then he'll resign. But if he's able to play next year and they don't make it to the finals, I think he's not going to resign. But then again, there is a chance to come out like tomorrow that he tore his ACL and he's out all of next year. So if that's the case, it'll be interesting to see where he resigns or if he does.
It could be like the Durant thing all over again. Like he tore his Achilles and he couldn't play for a whole season.
Yeah, that's true. Like
And maybe go to a new team too, like Durant did.
yeah, he could even he could do that this offseason. No one could know. He just has a player option. So I'm not sure if he's a restricted free agent or not. I'm sure he'd be unrestricted. I don't know though. Could be wrong, but he has a player option that he may or may not accept. So it'll be interesting to see.
I had him going to Miami.
No, that's a possibility too, honestly.
So they don't have like a max spot, but they can give him a lot of money. Imagine the defense on that team: Adebayo, Butler, and Kawhi.
I know. That'd be crazy.
That would be amazing defense.
But they wouldn't be able to sign like Dragic or anyone else back. Dragic would have to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
It'd be tough. What if Dragic went to the Celtics? I didn't even think about that. That'd be cool.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I want IT back in the league though. Back, even if he's on the bench somewhere like Celtics or whatever. I want him back. I don't think he'll ever come back to the Celtics, sadly, but just any team that will take him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, it was a good episode. Definitely covered a lot. And we'll be back with the weekly episodes on Wednesday. Check out all the links in the description. We got Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Mac and Cheese Jones. You know what it is. We got other
Mac and Cheese Jones. You know what it is. Colorcast maybe.
Colorcast. Shout out at Brett, BRETT on
At
Colorcast sportscasting app. You know, go give him some support. You already know what it is. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back with the weekly episodes Wednesday at 2 p.m. And yeah, that concludes the episode. Peace out, boys.
Cue the outro. Checks from my feet right to the bank. Yeah, I've been working hard.